When you say you didn't snap, darling, you don't have to be in caps. You don't have to be in caps. You don't have to have capital letters on everything you're saying for you to snap. You can just have normal lowercase letters and you can still snap, even if you don't say you snapped. Truth is, your words speak more than what you are to be saying that you are doing. Your words will speak for you. Remember that, dear. Just like your actions will speak for you.
It's a hot day, y'all. But do you guys remember when Gypsy said that only her mother spoke in caps? I disagree. I do think Dee Dee did, but I think Gypsy pretended to be Dee Dee quite a bit in those Facebook messages. I just found it was on a Yahoo file and it has Facebook messages. There's 600 pages in one of the files in the Yahoo folder. 600 some pages that I'm going through. Audrey just found tax fraud. Crazy. I don't want to play her video because I don't know if it's even out yet. I just seen it on Reddit and I was like, oh my God. So I scrolled further down looking. Sure enough, from 2013 to 2015, Rod and Dee Dee pretty much committed tax fraud. Because you have to, in order to claim Gypsy as a dependent, she has to live with you at least half of the time, right? I would assume that that's how, I'm positive that's how it works. Because they discussed it. Do you want to claim her and then split? You know, they had an agreement where they split the amount that Rod got. I also found messages where Dee Dee says her and Gypsy are playing with Barbies. And this is in 2014, I think, or 13. Gypsy is 22 and 21. Also, you're going to see a huge difference when it's Dee Dee speaking in these messages. Her English, she doesn't misspell hardly anything when it's her. A dead giveaway that you know it's Gypsy, she can't spell the word Dan. She always spells Dan, Than, Then. So some of these Facebook posts that she said, my mom wrote that. No, Gypsy, you did. And I promise you, your mother would know how to spell nurse. How would she not know how to spell the word nurse? And she was a nurse. Nurce, get out of here. Most of these posts and statuses are Gypsy. I'm telling you, on the D and Gyp account, that is Gypsy. You will never convince me. This girl is 22 and 23 doing these updates. It is absolutely Gypsy, not Dee Dee. I do think a lot of them are Dee Dee, but a lot of them are Gypsy. Let's not forget, Gypsy was intercepting Dee Dee's messages, Nick's messages, etc. I'm convinced that a lot of it was Gypsy. And I don't know if, I'll be honest, I do think, because she's saying, oh, we're just going to play Barbies when Gypsy's still, in her 20s. Do I think Dee Dee and Gypsy spoke about it and was doing that and making it seem like Gypsy had all these procedures, etc., and still sick and needed to have all these medical issues going on and having to go to the doctor? I do, just to get that extra $1,200 a month. I'll explain. I just did it, and for some reason, everything just disappeared, and I couldn't stop the recording, continue, and it didn't record anything. So now we're recording. So I got to read everything over. I want to start. I had just seen this is on my birthday, man. Oh, it's a hot day, y'all. The struggle bus again is real. I was up late last night watching chickies hatch, making sure they were okay. And I regret posting that video now because I sound worse than Gypsy Rose. Yes, I do baby talk to babies, whether it's an animal, a chick, or a child. Like, I just love baby stuff, like all babies, especially little baby chickens. Silkies are so cute. Anywho, this happened from 2013 to 2015. Shout out to Audrey because she found it and I wouldn't have been nearly this far into it. I just started like mad scrolling trying to find it and I found it. So, because I think it's interesting too. But then I want to go over some of the messages and the Facebook post that I absolutely think is Gypsy. It is not deedee. Okay, here we go. 224, 2015. At 12:42. Good morning. Sorry, I don't have a lot of time. This is from deedee to Rod. I don't have a lot of time to talk. Jip woke up hurting, so I gave her big pain med. I want to know when that video was where she's like, in the red jacket, and if it's Dan's girlfriend, it's war. If it's Dan, it's war. Because I think she had big med then. She had some big pain med. And waiting for it to work. But later, if I can, when the snow melts, I need to get my income tax fixed. Do you want to claim Gyp and do like we usually do? If so, I can get the paper and mail it to you. If not, just let me know. We had a very eventful trip to Florida, but I know she wants to tell you all about the good things. Gotta go, she needs me. I will talk to you later, and thank you for all you do for Gyp and I. He sent Gypsy 500 plus Christmas money for this trip too, or birthday money. I'll read it to you in just a minute, but I just want to add that. So then at 224, 2015, at 13:15, which I think is 1. If it's military time, it should be 1:15, so about an hour later. He replies, glad to hear from you and that y'all enjoyed the trip. Back to the cold now, huh? Stay warm. Yeah, I was going to claim her for taxes. Please mail the form when you get a chance. They cut our pay 33% because oil prices so low. My son came in. Where was I? Jesus, it's like kids just always want you for something. Okay. They cut our pay 33% because of oil prices so low. They say it's temporary. We'll see. Should be able to keep the $1,200 a month. He is sending deedee $600 every 2 weeks. $1,200 a month coming to you for a while because I have been smart to put a little in savings. But if it lasts too long, we may need to cut back a little bit. It sucks, but that's oil field. Sometimes it slows down. We'll give a heads up if things get ugly. Still have a job and thankful for that. I hope she feels better and can rest. And you too. Tell her I love and miss her and want to hear about Disney. Then deedee responds. And this is deedee's response. You're never going to, whatever. I'm so sorry about the pay cut. We know how hard you work. I hate that. I just hate it that you can tell. And if you read these messages, you can tell deedee still has feelings for Rod. I do believe that just from how and Rod, I think, had respect for her too. I really do. Not respect, but that's the wrong word. Because if he had, well, let me put it to you this way. Gypsy is 23 years old at this time right here, and he's still sending her $1,200 a month, right? $1,200. So he doesn't have to do that, but I don't know if he's in arrears or not. Christy said he wasn't. I know he was in arrears. He must have gotten it caught up. But he does, and Dee Dee makes it seem like he is just doing this, and he did it because of how good Dee Dee took care of Gypsy. Do I think that Dee Dee and Gypsy maybe pushed that narrative more after Gypsy was diagnosed with the microdeletion and still, uh, you know, wanted to receive something from him and took advantage? I do. I do. I think that because he was a crap father who was never there for his daughter, he was only there for me and Dylan. And I think Dee Dee knew that, but she was always respectful. And at least he had the decency to help pay towards taking care of Gypsy when Gypsy didn't need it. We all see that now. But because, to be honest with you, my ex, that's a whole different story. But yeah. And she says how hard you work and how dedicated you are. So don't worry. We appreciate whatever you can send. I know you love Jip and want to help us out. And we think that is amazingly sweet of you. Honestly, I don't know what we would do without y'all help and support. She meant y'all's, but that's a little mistake. It's nothing crazy misspelling, nothing. And I mean love and good thoughts for Jip and I, not only monetary. We are family, and family understands and loves. If there is anything we can help with, please let us know. I'm going to get the tax paper tomorrow and put it in the mail tomorrow after clinic. We are expecting about 1.5 to 2.5 feet of snow from Wednesday to Friday. Then ice on top of that. Tell Chris. She calls Chrissy Chris. Like she doesn't. She has nicknames for Christy. Tell Chris, Dylan, and Mia that y'all are in our prayers and that we love y'all and miss you all very much. And please call Jip whenever you get a chance. Be safe out there and know we love ya. They say ya a lot and are sending lots of hugs. So I want to show right here. This is 12/18/2014. So this is like December, mid-December, right before Christmas. And I just read to y'all what they spoke about like 2.5 months later, right? And this is from Rod to Dee Dee. Hey, I hope y'all feeling better. I sent $500 for birthday and Christmas gifts. I'm sure it will help with the Disney trip coming up. I lost all my contact in my phone, so I need your number and address, please. Hope y'all have a good Christmas and New Year's. I'm working this year and next year too. Love y'all. Ho ho ho. He says love y'all, not send Jip my love. He always says love y'all, sending y'all love. Tells Dee Dee she's a good mom. Rod, where is the hate? I want to know, Christy and Rod. You know what? Not even Christy. Rod. I want to know. This was a woman that you had a child with, that you ran back and forth to. You actually had to have some sort of feeling and love for her. How can you allow the world to think she's a monster? There's nothing in these texts that ever show she's angry, upset, or malicious in any way. And here, this is on 12/19, so this is the next day. Hey, Rod, it's from Dee Dee to Rod. Hey, Rod, I will tell you beforehand, thank you for her Christmas birthday gift. I had to bring her back to the doctor today. She was getting worse. What happened is she started to get better from one strain of the flu, and now she has strain B. I didn't know you could do that. I thought you couldn't, but I could be wrong. Because I don't know. I'm probably wrong, though. And now she has strain B. We are hoping to still go to Disney, but it all depends on how Jip is doing. I called our friend Miss Onita and told her what was going on. The doctor said if these meds don't work in a couple of days, or if she gets worse, she will have to be inpatient, like in the hospital. I will let you know how she's doing. How are y'all doing? What is me and Dylan asking Santa for? Gyp sent her letter last week. Yes, I licked my lips on purpose. Gypsy is sending a letter at 22. No, she's 23 here. And you're sending a letter? But again, she says to Nick, I have the mind of a 13-year-old. Do you think that Gypsy tried to play that with Deedee too and Deedee believed it? I do. Like I said, do I think Deedee took advantage of every possible situation she could for financial gain? I do. But do I think that Deedee thought Gypsy was very, very sick? I do. I absolutely do. Until the past 2 years. And she saw a different Gypsy. I think she was in denial. She was in denial about what was going on with Gypsy. And she was scared of Gypsy. That's just my point. I think Gypsy did manipulate with her illness to Deedee. I mean, we heard her say it out of her own mouth. And this is another thing that I'm not going to shut up about with everybody who has the nonsense and the nerve to say, her mom forced her to stay in a wheelchair. No, she didn't force her to stay in a wheelchair. She lied. It's on video. We have showed it to you 1,000 times and y'all refuse to see it. She told her mother she couldn't walk. For years lied to her mother. Told Nick that and other people that. But then when she runs away because Deedee doesn't think she's capable and mature enough to handle a relationship, she says Deedee makes her stay sick and want to be. This is what I think, and I'm just saying. I do believe her and Deedee scammed together. Gypsy was definitely in on the con, especially with Rod, to get more money from him. I mean, that's just my opinion. I do know that in the detective's reports, he stated he only saw deposits of $600 every 2 weeks from Rod, nothing from Social Security. That was in the detective's files, in his statement. So I'm just wondering. That's all. Oh, Lord. She wants a Barbie with a pink ballerina dress and a CD player to hear her CD's music on. That was hard to find, but I did. I thought you weren't allowed to have Barbie, Gypsy. You weren't allowed to play with Barbie stuff. It was too revealing. You're such a loser. We love and miss y'all and hope y'all have a wonderful Christmas and a blessed New Year. Our info is phone number Our email is cageandangel Stay safe out there. We love you. Dee and Gyp. Please keep in touch. It makes Gyp so happy. There's not a ton of communication from Rod to Deedee and Gypsy, which does make me sad because I do think in the back of Rod's mind he did feel guilty sometimes. I do. I want to read you a message to Rod from Gypsy. It said, and this was 2014, 10/16/2014. Thank you, Daddy. Mama said you're at work, but I miss talking. It's getting cold here. Sorry we missed your call. Mama had to have surgery. Look how surgery is spelled. So we have a nurse, NURCE, that comes take care of us right now. And we also take care of each other. Love is the best med. Heart. We snuggle and it helps. Hope you are doing good. And please be safe on the boat. Mama is slowly getting better. So when she does, please just give us a call when you're off work and we can catch up on the phone. Well, hope you have a good night and sweet dreams. Love you, hugs, Gyp. Heart, smiley face. Do you see the difference? I'm just saying, she can't spell worth crap now, and she can't now or then, unless it's Chat GPT. Here she is again. Hi, Daddy. It's Gyp. Just wanted to say I love and miss you. Sending hugs and love. Your little boo, Gyp. He calls her boo because he responds back, I love you too, boo. I find this interesting. This is 9/2/2014. So it's not tons like every month or every week he's checking in, because he's not. Hey Rod, just wanted to let you know we are home. How are y'all doing? We hope all is good. Does Mia like school? How is Dylan doing? We saw Chris got a big tattoo. My goodness, she is brave. Gyp is being so brave. She is so good. If you get a chance, I know she would love to hear from you. If you can't call, you can send her a message. Take care. We love and miss y'all. She's wanting him to interact more with Gypsy. I guess this is the ever so famous tattoo. Ain't that Bobby? Petrie? Who lied about everything? How do you sleep at night, Bobby? So the last time we heard was like December, October, August. Okay. Now just listen to this. This is 8/4/2014 from Rod. Crap. But, I forgot her birthday. I feel terrible. This is from Deedee. Hi, Rod. Please don't feel bad. We know you're working hard and you have a lot on your mind. I told her y'all wished her happy birthday and you were offshore. We did not celebrate it yet because she was not feeling well. So we just snuggled and watched movies and then played Barbies for a little while. Gypsy, you play Barbies at 23 years old? Your 23rd birthday, you play Barbies? Girl, you weren't playing Barbies. You were straight up OF on video playing real life Barbies with condiments and toothbrushes. Get out of here. Oh, God. I got her a personal DVD player for her when we go for doctor appointments. Also, she starts treatment on August 20th. We love and miss y'all. Hope y'all have a good night. And then down here it says from Rod, Bobby says hi, giving Christy a tattoo. And then he sent that image. So I want to read this to you too. This was 7/21/2014, supposedly from Deedee. She's answering Rod, and she says, we are finally home. Smiley face. She had to have she had to have blood because she was so anemic. ANMIC. It made her feel better. I don't have her medical records, but if anyone does, I would love for you to let me know. That's all I'm saying. They found some questionable cells, so we have to go back Friday for bone marrow aspiration. I will keep in touch and let you know how she does. Thank you so much for being there for her. She loves you. I told her the story about how you can do a backflip. She thought that was so neat. She is sleeping right now, all snuggled with Sweetie Pie. When she wakes up, I will tell her you asked about her and that you sent her a hug. And that you love her because I know you do. Be safe and we love you, D. It could be her. It could be D. This is not the worst. It was only a couple words, right? But I just find it so odd. She worked in a hospital, was a nurse, and doesn't know anemic. Finally, I mean, that could be just a typo, It could be. And then, in May, she's talking about thank you for loving and care about Gyp. She loves y'all. And you all have a wonderful time at Jazz Fest. Tell Chris and the kiddos we send our love, hugs to all of y'all. Here it is again. Let me definitely let you read this a little bit more. This is from Rod. My Uncle Randy has a cabin like 3 hours south of y'all. We should hook up there one day. But he says on day. I'm sure he meant one day. Was that? And Dee says, sounds great. Just let us know. We got home today for a little while, thank God, because we are going to have a kooky ice and snowstorm, and we did not want to get stuck in Kansas City. We are all ready. The store reminded me of hurricane prepared readiness. And you know what? It does. The snowstorms are just as bad as like a hurricane. The stores are completely empty. But I got what we needed. And the pharmacy delivers Gyp's formula that's never open. Supplies and diapers are also delivered. And if it gets too bad, Gyps is a direct admit to Mercy Hospital. We will send pictures, keep you posted. Gyp and I are sending lots of love, hugs and love. And he says, that's good to hear. Stay warm. Enjoy the view. Love and hugs. They're an awful nice divorced couple. That's all I'll say. Then Dee says on 2/20/2014, because before it was 2015. Okay, I don't know what it was about Mia, but hey, Rod, how are y'all? What did the school do to protect little Mia? We think it's horrible that someone was so mean to her. And then there's something whited out there. We had a little break in the weather, so I'm going to have my taxes done Monday. I wanted to know if you wanted to claim Gyp and keep things the same. If so, I can get the form when I go. Blank. Also, you asked what Gyp wanted for her birthday and Christmas. She wants to go back to Disney. That's her whole... My mom saved for Disney because my dad paid for it. Your dad sent you $500 to go to Disney? You can't go to Disney for under like, I couldn't imagine 10,000, maybe 5. I don't know. And I just want to give you just a little bit more because she says, I can never tell you how much you make her life easier with the medical expenses. I can never do it without your help. So thanks for being a great dad. Love and hugs, Dee and Gyp. And it looks like, I guess that's the cabin that, yeah, Table Rock. Never mind. I know where Table Rock is. That's all I'm going to say. And I also want to point this out. This is 11/25/2013. So no contact for like 3 months that I've seen on here anyways. Unless he's called or texted. I've not seen anything else so far. Hey Rod, please check with your bank. They made a mistake. They sent $600 last week. That is too much. It is usually $500. You told me to let you know if there is ever a mix-up. Please let me know how you want us to do. What you want us to do. We are at Children's Mercy. Hopefully we'll be home for Thanksgiving. Gyp wants me to make gumbo whenever you get a chance. I know she would love to hear from you. I will let you know when we get to go home. It sounds like y'all had a good time at the Saints game. We are so glad. Sorry, my grandson's playing, and he's just a screamer. I try to mute it out, and it just won't. And she says, they are doing great this year. How are Dylan and Mia and Chris? Please send everyone our love, blah, blah, blah. And he says, thanks, we did have a good time. Been off 2 weeks and only slept 4 nights at home. Between hunting trip with Mia last weekend, Christy during the week, and Dylan this weekend, there is no mix-up. I'll try to send $600 every 2 weeks now that I'm back at whatever that is, that place. I got a raise. I'm sure you can use it. I just got home from the camp. I leave tomorrow at midnight. I will try to call. Gumbo sounds good. Everybody is good. Give Gypsy my love. So, yeah. Rod, I don't get it. I don't get how you can let her name go down in history as this monster and you know she's not. You know she's not. She's not making your child sick. I just thought this was interesting. It's from deedee, and they've been talking back and forth. It's like about a week of just, nothing. You can stop to read it, but 9:10 they spoke, 9:09, they communicated back and forth. And then on 9:17, deedee says, "We just wanted to let you know that we thought about you today and are sending you hugs." I'm just saying. I just want to point out right here, deedee's talking about Gypsy coming home from Mercy. She said, "Then it takes me around 5 hours to drive home. Then her Springfield nurse comes over," and she spells nurse normal. I just want to point that out. "We get to sleep, but do call. It doesn't matter what time. Gyp thought you did not want to talk to her. I told her you love her and are at work, and the phone does not work out there because it's too far." So I just wanted to point that out. I thought this was interesting. On 8/7/2013, deedee says, "Are you all right? We read Chris' post, and it sounds like you are going through something. Gyp and I are here if you need to talk. Hugs. Thanks. Everything okay? Just changed employer. Today is the first day." So, yeah. I don't see the post. Usually it shows it. I guess he just messaged what a post he saw, but this was 6/17/2013 to deedee from Rod. "Just got out of the shower. It's so late. I promise to call tomorrow. That was the sweetest post. Thank you. I want to know." This is 4/15/2013, and it's from deedee to Rod. It says, "Hey, how are you? Could you give us a call whenever you get a chance?" And I want to say he's not called in a long time. I'm scrolled up. "I wanted to give you an update on Gyp. She was denied for clinical trials because her heart was not strong enough. We know after 2011, Gypsy had the medical records we have. There was nothing. Nothing significant was going on. Nothing major. Nothing. Nothing. But anywho." So the doctor suggested we go to the conference in Hines, Hyennes. Okay, so I just spent forever looking up the Hines because she spelled it wrong, right? Hyannis, Massachusetts. So I was just trying to find if there was shelters there. The conference is the Olay Foundation. So she's lying to Rod here. They're not going there for a conference because her heart's so weak and this and that. She's going there for awards. But anyways, whatever. I just wasted so much time on that. And she wants to tell her about the concert, etc. I just wasted so much time on that. One of the other doctors could have suggestions and treatment plans. They will be coming from all over the world with the latest findings. The conference president also informed us that Gyp has been nominated for 3 awards. No, she wasn't. Her heart wasn't too weak. No, they definitely taken advantage of that and using her illness to make sure they got more money. 2013, it's income tax time. Going Saturday to do mine. You still want to claim Gyp? This is from deedee. It's again, we just said 2013, 14, and 15. It is bananas. Bananas. The stuff that we see. Ain't that crazy? Those wings. Let me show you the front. Well, let's show you her costume. Ah! Redacted little gremlin. This is her little Indian princess sleeping. 11/4, 2014. 22. 23 years old. This is so, I don't know what this is for, because this is in 2013, 8/29/2013. If anybody has the medical records, can somebody please verify this? And this isn't just a picture that they've reposted from a previous appointment that they went to. Of course, she could have just had the flu or something. Who knows? I'm just saying. But it says tumor in her abdomen and oral surgery. So, was her oral surgery in 2013? I thought it was before that. I could be wrong. But she didn't have no stomach tumor removed. What are they talking about? I've never heard that. Can I have verification, please? I need to know this. But look who's commenting, Miss Christy Blanchard. God, she is resting. Give her kisses from us. Love y'all. And then Christy Blanchard, tumor in her abdomen and oral surgery. Sharon LaBeouf. Everybody's asking what surgery. So there you go with that. Again, waiting for my sweet little Gyp to wake up. I love her so much. It's too quiet. Deedee spells quiet normally here. I'm just getting to those posts I was telling y'all about. Christy Blanchard. She looks so peaceful. Oh my God. I don't understand this because I just don't. Why? It says 2013. I mean, she already had her feeding tube. Whatever. That has been in for years. This isn't a new surgery. Whatever. I don't know. It's just weird. Y'all, look. We're getting to the VisionCon photos. I do want to show you this because family knew all about this too. This wasn't a big old Christy Blanchard. This is my son's raging out in there over a video game. This is Christy Blanchard. It looks like posted it. Oh, 9/16/2013. Alive with HPN. 8/8/2013. VisionCon. VisionCon. Can we get that off there? I don't want. Get off. I don't know why it's on there. VisionCon. Oh, I bet she loves these pictures. Look, she's surrounded by Star Wars old dudes that she likes. VisionCon. VisionCon. How much? Oh. Be good, Mandy Sue. Be good. VisionCon fun. This is Mr. Alan Bellman, the inventor of Captain America and the Human Torch and so many others, and Stan Lee. What can I say but awesome? And here is Gypsy getting her Cinderella princess shoe slipper slipped back onto her foot from Mr. Joe. Mr. Joe, have we seen your web history? I'm just any dude she's around, man. Because this was 3/1/2013. Just saying. There she goes. Princess refreshed after a nap, ready for more fun. You guys remember Deedee found Gypsy in a room with a guy. An old dude. Naked. She had a nap and refreshed, and look, got her little Star Wars dude. She's disgusting. VisionCon fun. And look at this. You can't tell me this ain't where Gypsy got her little. You see? There's little ears right there. I swear there is. Maybe, well, it's a different outfit. Because this would last over the weekend, you know? Or I don't know how long. It was a while. Look, there's Miss Rachel. You know, the one who kept Gypsy all the time? Miss Rachel, Jip, and Mr. Keith. Let's see who these are. Joking around with Mr. Shane Moore and his family. Everybody loves it, VisionCon. Sith Lord. You guys can stop to look at these more. A lot of them don't have Jip and Mike. Mikey Mason. Anybody? Just curious. Look at her. Oh. And here she is, Jip and her new friend, the mayor of Springfield. But she still had to arrest him. She shoots a gun good. Yeah. I mean, that is when she unloaded a pew-pew on her mom. Is that the GUN? Oh, look. This is at VisionCon, and she won. Princess Jip, winner of the costume contest. Out of all those costumes we just seen, she won with that. You tell me this is not all just set up because she's the sick little girl. And they raised money for her. How do you... It doesn't matter. Look, it's the wig she's dancing in. I hurt my back. Do want to point out her talking to her sister, Claudia, and her talking about her man who's hawked her wedding ring, and if it ain't locked down, he's stole it and hawked it, and his truck note is behind. And Deedee's like, can you get him arrested for theft? And she says he's about to collect a lawsuit, and I'm going to get mine, then surprise. I'm over that. She says she'd rather people not know she's married to that. She said pay back her corn, whichever comes first. And Deedee says you can make it, you're a strong person. And she said, if you know what I mean, because she said her karma first. And Deedee said, oh, I know. And Claudia says, sorry, not Claudia. Claudia says, if you know what I mean. Claudia says, oh, I know. Deedee says, true that. And then Claudia says, I'm not leaving till I get mine. And it was a bunch of money. And Deedee said, good. I gotta go for now. I'm just showing you. This is all in 2013, May of 2013. But they speak all the way up until 2 months before. I've seen on here her family is speaking to her, commenting to her, and messaging her up until 2 months before the act. They lied on Deedee, man. This is super funny though. Her sister messages Deedee and said, hey, is Miranda Prego? There's a magazine called OK and it says she is. Deedee says, not that we know. We talked to her a couple of days ago and she did not mention anything. Just Mr. Brad, the animals, the derby, the Annie's music, and Jip. And when we saw her last month, she totally did not look it. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Love you. How was your trip? We love y'all. Wonderful time. It was awesome. Is your ears pierced? And I'm developing pic to send you. It's so weird. They say they're literal friends with Miranda Lambert. Oh my god, I love this picture of deedee. Oh my gosh, I love it. When was this? 2014? This must have been an older picture though, but she's so pretty there. Oh, I love this picture. Oh. Ah, whoops. I wanted to show you guys up close. I think she looks so pretty. She's beautiful there. She was a beautiful woman. She really was. This says Galveston, 1973, so I'm assuming that's deedee. And this is all of her siblings. That's pretty cool though. Yeah. Here she's messaging Christy. Prayers coming your way. We love all of our family. Tell Dylan that his Aunt Dean's sister wants him to be brave, and we are sending him lots of love and hugs. Well wishes. Keep us posted on his surgery. We are at the hospital with Jip, but I did bring my laptop so I can keep in touch. Hugs, Dee. Sure will, Christy said. Just getting up to bring him for 5:30. Need your mailing address to send y'all a graduation pic of Dylan and what size you want. Here, deedee, this is in 2013, by the way, all of these. So these are all Chrissy and deedee's messages. Are y'all alright? Sounds like you guys are going through something. We are here if y'all need to talk or anything. Jip and I are sending lots of love, lots of hug, and all our love. He started a new job, can't say the name on Facebook, company policy, working for Charleston again. We're great. So glad everything is okay. Jip and I were worried. How are the kiddos? We sure miss y'all. We are good. Mia starts 7th grade Monday. Dylan is okay too. Chrissy said, what's going on that you need to see a lawyer? Hope everything is okay. Dee says, hey, Chris, can Rod call or make contact from offshore? We have asked him to call or email. Jip wanted to talk to him before. She don't ever say, or if she does, she called. I don't know. It's not on here. But she goes back to the hospital. Look how it's spelled, but I guess. Nothing wrong. Just catch up on how Jip is. Thanks. Chrissy says, okay, we'll let him know. Love y'all. Thanks. Christy said they are doing drills right now. I have no clue to how long that will take. He said he will call later. Here it is to Christy. Hey, Chris, was it you that was looking for a bald Barbie? If so, we have 2 extra. Gypsy loves hers. This is in 2014, so if you need them, just let me know. Gosh, you even have the bald Barbies. Because Gypsy and deedee post on their page, bald Barbies for, cancer support awareness and stuff. Christy says, no, it wasn't me. Love y'all. And that's it that I see right there. Here in 2014, 12/10/2014, it says, I don't know, it says Suzette Melancon. I don't know how to say the last name, but anyways. It says, does your mom have a Facebook page? And this is from the Snow, Gypsy Blanchard. No, Sussy, it's me, D. Gyp, id, developmentally delayed. So we have one together, and it's spelled with the A. We know she intercepts messages, right? Right. How are you? I'm good. How are you? She says. Wonderful. We don't live in Louisiana anymore. We had a few years that was really bad, but now this is where we need to be. At peace in our beautiful baby pink house in the mountains. Can't even spell mountains right. In Missouri. and then it's blanked out. How about you? Are you in Louisiana? Are you happy? I hope you are. Yes, I'm still in the bio, about 10 minutes from my mom and dad. And yes, I'm happy. I have 3 kids. My oldest is 24. Great. What are their names? It spells there, There. Bet they are spoiled like my Gypsy is. How are your mom and dad, Jared? Guess that my mom and dad are okay. Well, I don't talk to him hardly. Okay, I'll skip down see if there's anything interesting. This is so strange. She said I guess they had a storm. So, anyways, her friend Suzette says just a couple shingles missing, but that's it. I had heard that my brother sells rugs, and I told my mom. And now Jules, Patty, and Jared don't talk to me. And plus, my daughter is Wicca, so they think I am too. Dee says, you daughter, it might be a phase with a Y. I think this is Gypsy. I swear I do. I think this is Gypsy. She will grow out of it. Just love her. Look at me. I was called every name in the book. Some true, so some far from. And it might not be, but we all grow up. And now Gypsy and I serve the Lord with all our heart. When you get a chance, give us a call. I would love to talk more. Why would she say give us? Why wouldn't she just say give me a call? Gypsy doesn't know her. You know what I mean? This is an old friend of hers. I would love to talk more. The snow is getting in the way of the reception. Our number is love you and look forward to hearing from you. Okay, that would be great. I'm glad you guys are doing okay. Stay warm. I thought that was interesting. I think it's odd that is she saying this because she thinks Gypsy is selling rugs and she's trying to hint to Dee Dee that her daughter's Wicca. I don't know. That's just so weird. Could it be? Maybe. I don't know. Well, this is odd. I have to share this, and this is in 2014, 9/18/2014. Hello, Gypsy. I'm Chance. I don't know if you remember me, but a long time ago in Galliano, I knew a little girl named Gypsy. She looked just like you. I was about 19 at the time and drove a white sports car. I used to pick her up for lunch at McDonald's. If you are the same person, please hello. If not, sorry for the inconvenience, Chance. Hey, Chance, it's Dee, and yes, Gyp. And I remember you. We have often thought about you and wondered how you were. It's so good to hear from you. We would love to talk to you and catch up. Our phone number is 417-833-8. I want to know if that's Gypsy or Dee Dee's phone number. Please, somebody let me know. Tomorrow we will be at Children's Hospital, but we will be back Friday. Gyp is undergoing cancer treatment, leukemia. But we only think good thoughts. My goodness, you have made our night. Wow, I miss you guys so much. And my little Gypsy, who is the most courageous person I've ever met. Just know that you are in my prayers to the fullest. Give me a shout when possible. And he gives his number. I got to write this number down because I got to see if it's Gypsy or Dee Dee's. It's crazy. Let me see. Wow. This is interesting, and this is in 2013, 9/17. This is where she's having the surgery for the tumors and the oral surgery. I don't know if that oral surgery is her teeth. It could be. It could be for her teeth, not the actual glands. Oral surgery is pulling teeth too. So I don't know. I don't have the medical records, so I don't know. They found a tumor in her stomach, so they are going to remove it. I will keep y'all updated. Please keep her in your prayers. Also, the doctors wanted to know if tumors ran in the family and what sickness is run on her daddy's side of the family. I tried to get in touch with Rod, but he must not be able to get communications at work. Can you please help me with any information you know? I would really appreciate it. We love y'all. Anything, and I think they meant, and we think of y'all often. Our home phone number is 417 833 8501, and our cell phone is 417 434 blah, 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 blah. Let me go back up here and see what number they gave. I'll check it in just a minute. Okay. Hold on. I'll check it now. Okay, so the 833 number is their home phone number, I'm assuming. I think that's what it is. So maybe it wasn't Gypsy there, but it's so odd. I guess Dee's looking for somebody to feel sorry and help donate towards their GoFundMe. Oh. Okay, these are just random people on Facebook. Yeah, hold on. Ooh, who's Emily Aldridge? Oh, who is Emily? She says on, oh, this is after. Well, I agree. You are such a con artist and a liar. Underneath all that so called innocence and sweetness, you are a monster. I hope you enjoy life in prison, you jerk. That's a Gypsy. But this was on 6/16/2015. So it was like, the day after they were arrested. Dang it, I thought I found something great. No, I just want to show this really fast too. 2014. May 2014, from Rod Blanchard. Happy Mother's Day, deedee. You are an amazing mother who has always done what I couldn't do for Gypsy. Been there for her. God bless you. You got that part right, Rod. Oh, long day yesterday. This is 6/3/2015. Long day yesterday. Longer day today at clinic. Blood work. Increased epilepsy meds. Increase in breathing meds, etc. Thank you, Jesus, for bringing such good, caring doctors and care team for Gyp. Not feeling good. Getting restless, snuggling with my best buddy. Tornado. Sirens blaring. We are going to our safe place. Sweet Jesus, please protect us. Well, here's another accident on 4/15/2015. Benjamin has a boo-boo. As we was driving to DMV, Benjamin, is that their car name? Anyways, a young man that just got his driver's license accidentally hit a car with two women in it, left the scene of the accident, then the women in the second car chasing after him hit us. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt, and Benjamin will get fixed soon. That's their car. They named him Benjamin. Welcome to the family, Benjamin. Our Nissan Cube. Weird. Well, here you go. This is 2/16/2015. Mama was taken at 1/25/2015. Sorry. Mama was taken by ambulance to the hospital today for kidney stone. She has more. I don't know. She's resting now, and I'm snuggled by her, watching Once Upon a Time, holding my new Duffy bear. I love her so much, and it breaks my heart to see the pain she's in. So please keep her in y'all prayers, that God heals her and takes away her pain. Thank y'all. Love, Gyps. Christy, love y'all. Hope she feels better soon. Love y'all. Rod, prayers for y'all, boo. Keep her comfy. I love you. I just want to say this again. 2015, 1/24, 2015. Having a magical time. Jit got Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. Yeah. You know how Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo off of Cinderella? That's okay, whatever. She is Princess Aurora and beautiful. What is up with Aurora? What is the obsession? Even Christy's dog is Aurora. What? The smile has never left her sweet face. It makes my heart so happy to see the joy radiating from her sweet little face. I love her so much. Rod, awesome. This is probably Gypsy. On 10/1/2000. Goodbye, Steve. Mama's Kisney. Mama's just out of surgery. See how she says surgery? I think that was her. Just go back and look at it, you guys. You can tell when it's Gypsy and when it's Deedee. Doctor said she needs rest. The kidney stones was very, Bary, big. And her left kidney was enlarged, so they, not THEY, THAY, had to blast them. So she's very, VARY, tired. But we are snuggling with the E. No, she just said up here, Deedee didn't spell snuggling that way. Watching movies. Please send prayers. She heals soon. Thanks, y'all. Love y'all. Chip. Praying now. Hope she feels better. Love y'all, Rod said. Christy says, praying. Love y'all. I bet you do, Christy. I bet you do. Huh. Look how much lying. I'm just saying. 8/19/2014. Packing to go to our second home. Gyp starts another 8 round on Friday. Please keep her in prayers. Here's another one. 7/12/2014. We are back at hospital. Gyp was very weak, hurting, pale, and lethargic. She is very anemic. I think I already said this one to you. They are going to run more tests. Please keep her in your prayers. I think I did read this one. It's on here twice. Oh, look at this. 2014. You know what's so sad? They weren't even in that house a year. This is their new home. They're packing up, moving into their Habitat for Humanity home. I thought they had the way that house looked like. And Deedee looked so different from the time they got the house until, dude, you are horrible, Gypsy. Horrible. You started on your, dang. I don't know if these are alternate. I thought they're, hold on. Yeah, that was 2008, so I don't understand this. These are modified then, I guess. Oh, wait. I bet I get it. These might be like memories being shared. I bet this is a memory being shared on Facebook. But regardless, here you go. We are having a break with volunteers today, and Gyp had a bad seizure in the yard. I think she is pushing herself a little too much. She is excited, but she needs to take it easy. We are impatient and resting. The doctor says she might be able to go home tomorrow or the next day because she hit her head. Thank y'all to all the volunteers who helped take the wheelchair off of Gypsy and help me. That's karma. I hope the wheelchair hits your freaking head, you redacted little diabolical gremlin. I love it. That's made my night. Well, in 2014, I don't know if they actually went or not, but it says they couldn't make it to VisionCon. 362. I bet Gypsy was pissed. So we all have heard Gypsy's friend Haley was taken, forced, and red rummed. She was going to come over and play, but instead they're going to her memorial. That was on 2/22/2014. Everybody's much love. Oh, I hate blah, blah, blah. So sorry, so sorry. And I don't mean that disrespectfully because the little girl was absolutely done horribly. It's this. Thank y'all so much. Jip is taking this very hard. She is scared and cries for her friend. I'm trying to comfort her and make sure she feels safe and that Haley is with Jesus and Momsy with faith. And y'all, love, we will help her through this. Thank y'all. I think that's Gypsy. Deedee might make a typo every once in a while, but my God, that's Gypsy. 2014 2/6, 2014. We enjoyed the halftime show. Bruno Mars was wonderful. We danced and had fun. In your wheelchair, Gypsy? Just curious. That was you. Chrissy said, "Yay!" I will tell you this though, there are tons just over and over, unless she is sharing memories, and that does happen on the same day every year. Because I know for a fact this chick wasn't in ICU and major surgeries in 2013 and 14. She just wasn't, right? So yeah, let me go check Reddit and see if I've missed any updates. I've scrolled enough with you guys. I know these get boring, so they're interesting though. So let me see if I missed anything. I just seen this. I didn't know if I should show it, but I'm going to. I'm gonna just show it. This is Vision Con and they're doing a belly dance. Definitely the bathroom scene. I agree. I do. I'm not going to show all of it, but yes. It is absolutely why she did the belly dance. Huh? It's definitely. Definitely. I might not be able to play that music, so, but definitely, this is where she got it from. Whatever. She's an idiot. I also want to say that I can't remember where it's at now. I would have to go back forever, but I will find it and post a picture tomorrow in my post because this is already over an hour. I'm almost at an hour and 10 minutes. Um, where Gypsy was buying school clothes, and Mia and Dylan were getting school clothes and getting ready for school too. I'm confused, Gypsy. Explain. Please explain because you never. Oh, also, Christy, please explain to me why you said congratulations, Gypsy, on your straight A's on your report card. If she didn't have schooling and you're backing her lies up, why did you tell her congratulations on getting straight A's on her report card? I'd love to know. Love to know. She was homeschooled. Dee did homeschool her. She did. Do I think Dee took advantage of Rod? Hell yeah, I do. Good on her. That's all I gotta say. How do you go months without talking to your daughter? How do you go 10 years without even seeing her? We're going to leave this video with Audrey again because, man, agreed, agreed, agreed. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm kind of, you guys, I looked at some more web searches and holy crap. Anywho, it's all the same crap though, and it was before, way before. So gross. Anywho, let's just let Audrey say it. I feel like I'm kind of letting y'all down going through all these searches. Well, I don't know. Maybe y'all like them, but it's just like we're just scrolling together, I guess. I'm just trying to find something that we haven't seen. And then I did see things and it didn't record. I got screwed on that. And then when I went to go back to show y'all, like the report cards and them telling her good job and getting school clothes. What school, Gypsy? Were they telling them she's going to school? Because they don't know. They don't give two crap. She was homeschooled though. That is for sure. All right, let's see what Audrey has to say.
Odd motherfucking Blanchard, to the front, sir. I want to know how come you and Christy sat there in almost every single documentary talking about how y'all hadn't had contact with Gypsy in years, didn't know where she was and all that, right? Because do you see this date right here of 1/25/15 where Gypsy's talking about how her mama is sick and got taken by an ambulance? And then you have Christy commenting. You have Donna, don't know who she is, commenting. You have Rose, don't know who she is. And then
Exactly. She's saying what we just spoke of. Well, there you were, Rod and Christy. You lied in every documentary, just like Gypsy does. It's awful quiet over there today, Gypsy and Ken. Just saying. Awful quiet. Oh, y'all. I found, we just gonna go over this, okay? This is the typical Gypstein file. I'll be nice. Let's just get into it. We're gonna be stopping her a lot.
Start with Gypsy. Okay, Gypsy Rose, we all know she is a survivor of Munchausen's by proxy.
Obviously, you did not do research. That's right off the bat.
As a survivor of Munchausen's by proxy, even
she's a survivor, she says, but she said in the her mother she's on medicine or something. Her mother gave her medicine. That's what she said. Her mother. Anywho, let's go.
Even if you are not taking narcotic controlled substances, medications absolutely affect your brain and your ability to think clearly. Now, my mom's choice of medication and giving me was absolutely controlled substances. It was definitely opioids. But there were also times where she would just be giving me excess medication or medication that my body didn't need, and I would not be thinking clearly.
You know what? We don't know her story. I'm not going to say anything on it, but I'm going to say this. There are times when, kids are ADD, ADHD, and are put on medication and don't want to be, and don't like it, and hate it. And then there are times that maybe a child, had an infection, didn't like it, and was forced to take it, just like any other child. I'm just saying, I don't know this chick's story, but maybe her mother did. At this point, look at the statistics for MBP infectious disorders. All I'm saying, and it's just an odd statistic to see her sitting here talking. That's all I'm saying.
Genuinely want you guys to keep that in your mind while we go down this story, okay? Also keep in mind that the reality of this case is nothing like the show The Act.
Absolutely the only thing I agree with. You're right.
On Hulu. Gypsy Rose ends up going on this Christian dating website, right? She ends up meeting Nicholas Godejohn. They start talking very explicitly. She starts telling him about the abuse that she's endured.
Actually, you're wrong right out the gate, baby. And guess what? I have those on video. Video. She messaged him. He didn't message her. She looked for him. She locked their relationship down in 48 hours and they were exclusive. Her, baby girl. Not him. Her. Let's get into the next part though. And you know what? The Christian dating site was completely erased 2 days after they met. But again, continue.
From her mother. And that is when Nicholas Godejohn suggests to slay the dragon.
Not true. This girl's rage baiting. There is no freaking way. We have the messages. We got the messages. She planned it. She manipulated him. And if you're going to sit here and you can't do 30 minutes of research on your own, they don't even deserve a response. This is rage bait at its finest. If you're going to sit here and literally say this, I question everything you say. Research is free. I am sick of this narrative. Again, she went on to tell him about her abuse. You know what she did do? She never said that. She never said her mother abused her. Nope, never did. You know what she did do? Tell him she lied. She lied to her friends and her mom about being able to walk. Yeah, she said that. Because she didn't want to lose the attention, the free gifts, and the love, baby. Get it straight. If you're going to say something, say it with your whole chest and do the research and show the receipts. How about that?
To kill Deedee. Obviously, I'm not excusing anything, but at this point in time, Gypsy had already tried to escape Deedee's abuse, and Deedee started tying her to the bed.
No, I forgot to record this, but no, she didn't. Gypsy tied her up. Lies, all lies. Just a little research.
In her mind, that's the only way that she's going to be able to escape the situation because she has tried. And again, mind you, at this point in time, Nicholas Godejohn already has a plethora of charges against him. He went to a McDonald's, sat there for hours, and touched himself in front of children.
No, he was watching corn, and then scratched himself. And it wasn't in front of children. It was in front of the workers. Again, research is free. You can look at the FOIA documents. His actual arrest documents are out everywhere. How dumb do you feel? Probably not dumb at all, though. Also, she ran away. Yes, Deedee didn't come for her. Dan never called her his girlfriend. The guys that he was with, because see, he got in trouble for having an affair with his wife. And I guess maybe her brothers or somebody beat him up. Or maybe the one he had an affair with, she had a guy. And he got beat up and his back got broke and he got sent to the hospital. Yeah. See him and Gypsy, they were on, but just through the camera, right? Right. He got addicted to the dom submissive stuff, right? Way before Nick. How about that? How about them apples? She didn't even introduce Nick to it. She introduced Stephen O'Dan, who was in his 30s. How about that? And guess what? Who did have a plethora of charges. Like real charges. He was on parole. And guess what? Deedee didn't come looking for her. Dan and his roommates, it wasn't even his roommates. He was just couch surfing. They didn't want her there. Her hygiene was horrible. She was weird and creeped them out. And guess what? Everybody knew Deedee from Vision Con. They said, come get the bitch. That's what they said. Come get this little freak is what they said. Get your story straight.
Yeah, that's the man that you guys are defending right now. Not only did a court-ordered doctor testify that he is not safe to be released into public, his own personal therapist and psychiatrist said he would absolutely repeat these crimes. And on
I never heard that, and I've watched I never heard that. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I never heard that part. I heard that he had the mind of an 11-year-old. Mm-hmm. I think if he was with Gypsy, he would repeat these crimes. I think if he would have never met her, he would have never did it. Just saying, she warped that kid's head, and he is forever. Do you know he has the mind of an 11-year-old? He's autistic stage 2. Not making excuses, he is where he belongs. But the real master manipulator is your little buddy you're defending. Standing up here, just let her live her life. She was terrified of him. He made her do it. You're
top of all of this, after he killed Deedee, he was going to sexually assault her body. Gypsy Rose had to beg him not to do that to Deedee, and
this is the freaking best. I just spit. Hey, chick. She didn't have to beg him. He didn't even want to. He did say he thought about it, but no. Did he try to talk all big and bad because Gypsy wanted? Yes. Yes. But guess who did want it? Gypsy! And guess where? The back door, baby! Yeah. Because guess what her internet searches were? Not Nicholas's, but hers. Not Nick's internet searches, but hers. It was violent grapes. Take the G off. Porn videos. My girl, sit down. Have a seat, have many, because you don't know crap about the case, but the Hulu, the show you spoke of, or that amazing New York best-selling author Gypsy Rose's book, My Time to Tan. Yeah. Sometimes I just really want to punch the screen of my computer. Yeah, I know. I just I'm tired. Hey, wackadoos are setting me off tonight. I can't help it. I gotta go eat. It's 11 o'clock. I gotta eat, y'all. I'm hungry. I'm hangry. Anywho, I'll let you guys go. See you in my next video. Thank you so much for all your love and support. I love you guys. And I'm gonna go check the chickens. I did post a video of my baby chicks hatching. I have silkies, Easter eggers, and golden comets. They're so pretty. Oh, and the roosters are silky mixed with Easter eggers. Yeah, they're beautiful roosters too. Anywho, I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you in my next video. Good night.